Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm currently holding Leilani. We went to take her pictures today. Oh my god, my little baby, she looks so cute. I vlogged a little bit for you guys, but little baby, she looks so cute, guys. She's sleeping right now. She's been like getting these little granitos on her face, but she has her appointment tomorrow. Her first appointment, so I'm gonna check about that. I'm gonna ask about that. But yeah, I should have vlogged for you guys like more of the day. Can you guys hear her? She always does that in her sleep. I've been working on myself a lot, so I kind of been trying to go MIA, just work on myself, and I've been just kind of like feeling different, thinking differently, accepting things that I guess I need to accept by now, and I'm just going away. Like, I'm not necessarily going away, but I'm like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Like, for a while, I wasn't really eating. Well, I haven't ate all day today. It's just something that kind of just, I don't know. I don't know. It just happens. So what I was talking about. I've been distancing myself from people who talk about other people, who have nothing good to say, who always want to instigate stuff. I've been kind of trying to stay to myself now. Only people I talk to is my sister and my brother and my brother-in-law. I honestly go to my sister for advice because she's my little sister and everything, but she's been through some shit. Like, but I kind of just been letting everything be. Been concentrating on me and the baby a lot. She's getting the little granito right there. She has her pictures today, huh, mama? She's so beautiful, guys. Look at her. Huh, Nani? Oh, the beautiful baby. Ya me voy con Leilani. No. Sí. Ya me voy, bye. Dile no, tía. Ya me voy con Leilani. No. Sí. Ya me voy, bye. No. Sí. ¿Oh, sí? No. Ya me voy con Leilani.
Esta traía una mascarilla
Sí.
chiquita, esta es la blanca, esta es la mejor.
Ya me voy, bye. Okay, guys. Let me get comfortable with Leilani first. I was getting appointments every week, right? Because I was getting close to having her. And I was 39 weeks, and I had an appointment every Wednesday because her due date was a Wednesday. So that's every Wednesday I would turn another week. So then, that Wednesday, I forgot what date it was. 29, the 27th. The 27th, I had an appointment for my 39 weeks to get checked how open I was. I was already open 1 centimeter in 38 weeks. So then that happened, and I went right to my appointment. They checked me. They said I was 2 centimeters open, and they stripped my membranes. And they're like, you'll probably open up just 2 more centimeters, or probably just 1. They're like, if you don't go into labor, we're gonna induce you on February 3rd, your due date. And I was like, okay, fine, that's fine. So then the 27th passed by. When I got home, I started getting contractions. And I couldn't sleep, and they were like, they hurt, but they were bearable, you know what I mean? So then I was like that, I couldn't sleep. On the 28th, I was in pain. Those contractions I was getting, they were like bad, dude. They were bad. So then I was getting contractions on the 28th. I slept a little bit, but then I couldn't really sleep. I called Kaiser, and then they told me to go ahead and call again. And they were from 4 to 3 minutes apart. So then it was like 7 o'clock, and I went to Kaiser. I went in. They were admitting me. The doctor was like, you're only 4 centimeters open. Go back home. Come back when you're at least 5 or 6. So I came back home, and they told me to walk, told me to shower. I had already showered, so I wasn't going to shower again. So I started walking from the kitchen to the bathroom, from the kitchen to the bathroom, from the kitchen to the bathroom. And I just kept doing that for a while. And then I had 8 in and out, right? I had 8 in and out, and it was already like about 12 o'clock, and my pains were getting worse. And they were getting worse and worse and worse, and they were getting hella near each other, like very close to each other. And I was like, fuck, dude. So then I was already gonna go to bed. It was 12, and I kept going to the bathroom. I had to pee. My mucus plug had already came out like around 9 and 10. The last of it came out like around, I want to say 12. Yeah, around 12. 11 or 12. And then I honestly I basically just was just here, like trying to freaking, like the pains were already unbearable. Like I couldn't with them. They hurt so much. Like it was some shit that was so painful. And then like around 12 something, I texted Kayla because the 29th was her birthday already. It was already, the 29th. From the 28th, it was already like the 29th. And freaking, yeah, so I texted Kayla happy birthday and everything. And then around 1 o'clock, she texted back, like telling me thank you and to pop her out already, And I was like, yeah, like I read it, and I was gonna reply, And I was like, I had to go to the bathroom because I was already laying down, getting ready to go to bed. So I turned on the light and I started walking to the bathroom. As soon as I opened the bathroom door, my water breaks. And I was like, I started screaming, like, oh my gosh, you know? Because that's what I said. I was like, oh my God. And then my mom was like, what? What's wrong? And I was like, my water just broke. And everybody was like, pues yeah, go to the hospital. Like, okay, give me some clothes because I was soaked. Dude, I was soaked. It's like if I pissed myself. So then I had her give me some underwear and I had her give me some like sweats. I put them on and then we start heading to the hospital, right? And then I get off and like on the way to the hospital, and then when I was getting off, I was crying already. The pains were like legit past the fucking 10. They were fucking unbearable. I couldn't. It was like crucial ass pain. And then I got walked up to the labor and delivery, and then I went in there and I got a bed. In the admitting room, I was in the admitting room, and I was there. And meanwhile, I was there waiting. They checked me, and then they were like, "Oh, you're only 4 centimeters open." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "I hope they don't send me home again because this shit hurts." But I think they didn't send me home because in the monitor, it shows the contractions. To that point, the contractions were back to back. I, they were not stopping. Like the contractions were not stopping, and I was screaming, bro. I was screaming and I just couldn't. I was just moving around the bed, like trying to I could not with the pain, and I was screaming. Like I really was screaming, and I was just there, like crying and screaming, and I kept telling her dad, "I can't do this. Like I can't. Like I can't." Crying, because I was fucking crying, and yeah, like it that was like around 1:47 when I got there. Then after all that happened, like I can't. I was telling them, "Can you guys please give me something for the pain?" And they were like, "Yeah, we need to order it and this and that." So I guess they ordered it, and they were taking forever. I'm not even kidding you guys. And then I was like, "I have to pee," and they let me go to the bathroom. So then I go to the bathroom and I pee. And then I'm there in the bathroom, like fucking crying because I couldn't handle it. I come back and I'm like screaming, dude. The pain was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So, like, to this point, it was just bad, dude. It was bad. And I didn't even know, like, what time it was. And I was screaming at them, telling them to give me epidural, please. And they're like, we're waiting for your IV. They started to put the IV in, and I was like, I have to pee. Like, I have to pee. Like, I felt like I had to pee. And they were there, like, fucking shoving up, like, the fucking shit for COVID up my nose and in my fucking mouth. And I was in pain, and I was just like, can you not? Like, I was like, fuck my life, dude. And, like, I was just screaming my lungs out, dude. I was screaming and crying, and like I got up, I couldn't breathe. Like I couldn't freaking breathe. Like I couldn't breathe. I was just like I already got a breath. And I kept like I couldn't breathe, and I kept telling them that I had to go to the bathroom, and I kept getting off the bed, and they kept putting me down the bed, and they were like, "No, we gotta check you," and they were like checking me, and they're like, "She's an 8." And I was like, "Give me epidural." They're like, "We can't give you epidural no more. You're an 8." And I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I felt like I was dying. I'm not even kidding you guys. It felt like the longest hour of my life. Like the longest hour of my life, literally. And so then that happened, right? and they were putting the IV in, and the IV just stayed on my hand. And then, like, after I said I was an 8, like, a little bit, like, just a little bit of time passed by. I was like, I can't, like, I couldn't breathe. Like, I was running out of breath, and I was like, they're, like, telling me to breathe, you know, like, just to breathe, like, breathe. And I was like, I have to pee. They're like, no, you probably are getting ready to push. And then they checked me again. They're like, she's a full on 10. Like, I was already gonna push. Like, it had been not that long ago that I was already an 8. So then after that, when they said I was a 10, they were rushing to get everything into the admitting room, because I wasn't in, like, the room where, you know, that the room that they give you for you to give birth. Like, I wasn't. I was still in the admitting room. I gave birth in the fucking admitting room. So then, yeah, that happened, right? After that happened, they started bringing everything in, and I felt the urge to push, and I was like, I gotta push. And I start pushing, and I literally pushed like 4 times, and she was out. She came out. She was so little. She didn't even cry coming out. She was so calm. I hold her for like the longest time ever, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is so little. She's so little and so beautiful. And then I started calling people and everything, and then they wrapped her around and they gave her to her dad, and he was holding her for a while. Then they started to do her shots, and that's when she started crying. After that, they were telling me that I had to go pee, and I was like, I can't pee. And like, as soon as like it's such a relief, like, you don't even feel the pain. Like, you feel pain, but it's like whatever, because now you have your baby. Like, she was on top of me. Like, I breastfed her as soon as she got out, and like, it was just like it was like an unexplainable feeling, like when you get like your baby, you know, like, and they're like laying there, and like, it's just like you forget about everything, and you feel like the baby is like all you needed, and like all you were waiting for, you know. And like, I get hella emotional because I remember what I was feeling, and at the same time I was like fucking sad, you know. But yeah, dude, like, after I had her, and then I went to pee, and that shit fucking burned like a bitch. I was hella bleeding. Like, that shit, like, it's painful. People do not understand how painful it is. It ain't no fucking period cramps. It ain't no fucking, like, you had to take a fat ass shit. Fuck no. That shit is painful. And then they took me to a room, and I was in a room with her and stuff, and then hours would pass by. I didn't sleep for more than 24 hours. I slept a little bit, and then getting home, I slept just a little bit. And I was tired the the first week, and the first week of having her, I was super exhausted. Like, I was not getting any sleep. My ojeras were bad. I mean, I still have ojeras, but they were fucking bad. And she's snoring. She's already asleep. I got really depressed after a few hours. I was sad, and I was thinking about everything, you know, like everything that I went through during my pregnancy with her and stuff. And I was just thinking about how my life was and stuff. And I would just, like, I don't know. I was super, super freaking depressed for a while, but better. I just get a little emotional because honestly, Leilani is probably all I need. Like, I feel like she's all I need. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was able to just go away and not be around like a lot of people and stuff, and just for it to be me and her, but I can't do that. Like, that would be so selfish of me. Well, since I just that mom life's hard, guys. You know, I dedicate my life to mom life. I'm a mom first, and then I'm able to do whatever. But yeah, I'll go ahead and she's smiling, my little baby. Yeah, I'll get out more videos for you guys. Let me know what you guys want to see. I know that a lot of people told me about my lips are hella chapped, bro. But I know a lot of people told me about makeup tutorials and stuff. Be patient on me with that because I do have a newborn, and like today, even to get just a simple, like, even to do my makeup so simple, it was a pain. It was hard because I had to be going back and forth because Leilani wakes up to eat. She wakes up to eat, and then I have to get her, and then I'm just like back and forth, like, I'm not just there doing my makeup. Like, as soon as that I see that she wakes up and she wants to eat, and I'm like rushing to get her bottle ready, and I just drop my makeup, and I'm not gonna, like, I'll continue after I put her to sleep, and I'm just back and forth. Today, I was literally grabbing her and putting her down and grabbing her. I was literally just grabbing her and just trying to do my makeup with one hand and grabbing her with one hand. Sometimes when she's like crying because she's hungry now, like, what will calm her down is if I grab her. So what I'll do is I'll grab her and I'll be doing the bottle with the other hand. It's like, it's a lot. Like, being a mom's hard work, but it's okay. She's worth it. And I mean, from someone that said that they weren't gonna have kids, I'm doing pretty good as a mom. At least that's what I think, because I put her first. I put her first before anything and anybody else. First is her, and then whatever else comes second. So yeah, guys, I will end this vlog here because I'm tired, and